Hello, class. I am doing my week 7 assignment of our case study on the Favia versus Indiana of Indiana University of Pennsylvania case that you can find in the second section. Um, in our chapter, we go over gender equality, and the plaintiffs of this case are women that were on the women's gymnastics and field hockey teams. Then the defendants are the school president, and the athletic director. Um, this case began in 1991 when the school made an announcement stating that they were going to discontinue women's gymnastics, field hockey teams, men's soccer, and the tennis teams. Prior to this cutback, the school had a total of 503 student athletes. 313 of these athletes were male, while the other 190 were female. To put these numbers into perspective, the female student athletes made up about 38% of all the athletes, which the school is made up of about 56% of student athletes. And after these cutbacks would take place, the numbers will then go to 248 male athletes and 149 female athletes, which would put the numbers even lower for the female student athletes at a percentage of around 37%. And this and the school, the Indiana University of Pennsylvania, is funded federally, which means that they must be compliant to Title IX. To be compliant to Title IX, you must show that your participation numbers for male and female student athletes are substantially proportional. If this is not the case, the school must show that they are moving in the direction to be proportional, or they must show that all the student athletes are represented well in the varsity program. Um, the next issue with the Title IX case here was the male athletes are receiving 79% of the athletic scholarship aid. So they received 246 about 247,000 in scholarship and athletic scholarship aid, where the women received about 68,000. And as I showed earlier, there are more women at this school than men, and now there are more opportunities for athletics and athletic scholarships for the male athletes here. Um, so after this went to court, the court granted plaintiffs' motion of the Title IX problems at their school. The school is not able to show evidence that the numbers for enrollment and scholarship money was incorrect, and it was basically easy for the court to decide that they are not compliant to Title IX. Um, the school would then proceed to reinstate these female athletic teams to show that they're back into moving towards being compliant with Title IX with equal opportunities for male and female athletes. The textbook obviously had nothing different to say about this. It was a fairly easy case, I would say, once you look at the Title IX rules, and I believe the exact same thing. There's obviously less opportunities for the women at the school, and there is no evidence to show otherwise. So that is my case.